is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, SICKDOE and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's SICKDOE and Crypto, don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's SICKDOE and Crypto, don't flip, yo. Talks about nigga SICKDOE and Crypto. We got these indicators, don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know, we're making SICKDOE and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe, we're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's SICKDOE and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up
Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE in Crypto.
Everybody buy it, goes up really high.
What's their favorite saying? Wish I bought more. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Wall Street Pete Show. A little behind on schedule today. You're late. If you do that again a couple more times, you will be fired, sir. Apologize to everybody. This is the Wall Street Pete Show. SICKDOE in Crypto. It is Christmas time. Hopefully the batteries ain't dead. There we go. It is Christmas time, and I hope you're excited because we're about to see some things that are going on. Not a financial advisor, just a gentleman who likes to wear the visor. Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE in Crypto. We're going to learn about Chainlink, Tezos, and get a little bit of some crypto news today. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, please come join the show. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and you already know. So here we are. Without further ado, let's see where we are. Former Google CEO Eric Schmidt joins the Chainlink Labs team. So Chainlink now has established a gentleman who was in charge of the Google. Now the Web3 is just getting another wonderful project, another wonderful asset to the team. Eric is now involved to serve as a strategy advisor. So Chainlink now has the development team behind the Chainlink blockchain. Announced yesterday that the former Google CEO Eric Schmidt is joining them. Will assume the role of strategy advisor and help Chainlink Labs achieve some of its desired goals. So good morning, everybody. Hit that like, hit the subscribe. This is coming to you some really big news. If you don't understand, the gentleman who is now in charge of the internet, of Google, and all that wonderful stuff is now going to translate his wonderful gadgets, his wonderful news to basically Chainlink. We're going to talk a little bit about that, and if you don't have some, you might want to get some, because there is a shoulder forming, hopefully here, looking like it's happening, and it's real, and let's see what happens if we do hit resistance and the support levels that we are looking at currently, $25, $24.80. I do see something happening at that level, so $24.80, $25. There is looking to be a little bit of resistance if you have Chainlink. I do see a little bit coming. I do see a little bit forming. There's a big possibility that does happen as you see the shoulder forming. If we do break loose, you're going to be on an understanding that something different is definitely coming into play. So this is Chainlink news, kind of big. Then this morning I woke up and had another wonderful big news. Tezos gets involved. I buy Tezos at $5.20. Why not? I think it was $5.25. Ubisoft becomes first major gaming company to launch in-gaming NFTs. After years of dabbling in the crypto and the NFT space, game industry giant Ubisoft is taking things to the next level. What's going on, Brian? How are you doing this morning? Nice to see you on the super chat there. Ubisoft was the first major video game publisher to take an interest in the blockchain space. So to understand that, they are now showing, but now the game giant will actually implement NFTs within one of its major franchises in a new initiative that runs on Tezos. So understand how exciting it is. Today, the publisher behind Assassin's Creed and Just Dance revealed Ubisoft Quartz as a platform a platform, that lets players earn and purchase in-game items. Understand how important that is. You're now going to be able to play, and will launch first in the PC version of Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. This is insane. People play this shit for free, excuse my French, and now you're going to earn money. This is why the teenage world, the new world coming in, your kids, if you're having one, they're going to be rich as AF because they like these games and they're going to play them. Who has time for games? Not many people. Quartz will launch in the BCTA on December 9th. So we're looking at that as tomorrow, the 9th and the 12th. This is the Wall Street Pete Show. We come to you live. SICKDOE Crypto News for you. And if you were wondering where you got that information from, it is wallst.pete. So go to Instagram, wallst.pete. If you like Twitch, we are on wallst.pete. And then, obviously, YouTube, as you should go to YouTube, create an account, and hit the like and subscribe, please. Hit the bell notification. So when we do go live, you get the information immediately. People do not understand. Link alone rallied 20, more than 10%, probably going towards 20%, 22.6 during the time, and understand it's increased more than 12%, and it's going to continue. So understand what happened with the news, buy the news, right? Sell the news. Buy the rumor, sell the news. It's a big deal. A lot of people know about it, apparently, but me. So understand, and then do get people on Binance. One more tidbit before we go into TA. Binance US list Year in Finance and Polkadot. So big stuff to you. Thank you, Year in Binance. Year in Binance. I just made a new one. Year in Finance is now on Binance. So thank you, Binance. As Binance is continuing to look wonderful. I was hitting 600 before we had this devastating blow, BNB. And I'll tell you right now, a lot of people don't listen. If BNB is so big, and it was $35 at one point, and it was worth nothing at another point, right? BNB, bed and breakfast, and I'm looking for it like a maniac on the right side. And I can't find it. There it is. BNB almost 600 still. Understand this is the V head and shoulders pattern. Starting to create a shoulder on the up as you get the inverted head here. So what we're talking about here is the trend is your friend, and the new trend is in the up. So look to touch that 613, 614 if you're actually holding that. What do I compare BNB to real quick as we get to our coins? The title we're talking about, Crow. So could you imagine a platform so wonderful, a platform so beautiful that BNB and Crow are going to be compared one day? Imagine that. So as we're sitting here looking at 61 cents, you could have bought it at your 50 cents as mine filled. I'm ecstatic. I feel like a little child, jumping up and down, bragging about it. I had an order to fill the 50 cents. Yes, I did. Pretty excited. The trend is your friend is a new one coming, even on the fake shakeout here. So pay attention to what's happening. We're going to talk about it. We didn't really talk much about Chainlink. We did not get to talk about Tezos, and I did say inverted head and shoulders pattern. The whole market seems to be reflecting, repeating, mirror imaging, kind of what's happening here now. This is the 4-hourly on TradingView, so if you're interested on this type of thing, you would go to TradingView. You can get it on your PC. You can get it on your phone. So these are the options. They're free. And what I'm looking to see is get a repeat image of sideways action, fight hard, and flip resistance to support at the $6.15. So there's a big reason what I did. And what did I do? Well, I'm going to tell everybody what I did right now because Wall Street Pete's going to have to fess up. Where did you get liquidity in such a bad market? Wouldn't that be a great question for some of y'all to ask? Because it's a great question. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. This is what I did. I took my Avalanche at 90. It filled. And then I put an order in to buy, unfortunately, to buy. So at 90, I sold my Avalanche for a loss. Why? Because Tezos is going to give me a better recovery. If I do get this sideways action here, I'm going to actually find a way to get this shoulder coming into play. So we don't have too much. Do look and see something to come down, consolidate through, old resistance support at the 512, and then perhaps we're going to see the 610. We're going to see that resistance right in there, which you'll see coming. It's definitely coming. It's definitely looking really good. This is Tezos. XTZ is the abbreviation for the letter for it. So if you're looking for it in TradingView and you have it and you can't find it, you'll understand that. And do understand that we do flip support and resistance many times. This is one of those times we'll find that. Many times we hit support, many times in the month of November. So do understand it was a big time. October at the end, Halloween came through, fell, got the dip. If you remember, November was a nice time. Little did we know the end of November, the second half was going to suck. Well, it did. It came down, and now we're looking pretty good. So let's see what happens. formed the head and shoulders on Tezos. Brian, what we're going to do with Shiba and Nu, maybe I can give you a little breakdown. I usually do live TA for at least somebody, so that may be our ending video. So hang tight, hit the like and subscribe. Cardano has nothing but growth, as we know. Ethereum's doing something different, right? Ethereum's doing nothing but flying through. And we woke up this morning, and if we woke up this morning, let me tell you again, we were at 48,000. A lot of y'all were like, oh, here we go. What the F is happening again? And if you see in this hourly candle, 48.7 on Bitcoin, a lot of y'all were miserable. What's up, good? Good. A1 sauce. So I want you to understand something. We talked about it, and Wall Street Peak comes to you every day, quick and easy. Just letting you know. That's Tezos. Here we are. Here's the Bitcoin price 2 hours ago. So at 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:30, did let you know you have to pay attention to this. And I did say, second Bitcoin chart, we need to keep finishing new higher lows. And if you see right here, I was telling you, we continue to get new higher lows. We were trading 48,000. It was pretty rough. We would consolidate a little bit, but I'm hoping that's it. We could create this new trend on the way up. This is your V right here. V is when it's starting to come back. So looking to buy into Bitco. Do you think we could see sub $5 for it? It's a great question. Very, very great question. But I'm trying to tell you right here, this was the bottom here on this. Look to create a W formation. Hoping we do. And if not, this could be the W here in itself. As you see this drop, I'm not trying to show you because this is Bitcoin Big Daddy, what could happen. So Big Daddy's looking good. The rest of the market's looking good. And I damn well know if Bitcoin does do this, we talked a lot about the 53. It was huge. So 53.5, ladies and gentlemen, is still the price to beat. Hit the resistance. If you see old support level of 53.5, we spent a decent amount at the end of November there. It's very important. So I just wanted to establish this. Bitcoin, it's important. It runs Big Daddy. If we do not see these prices, if we do not break above there, we're going to have some problems. We're going to go see what really is going to test this. So we do have to keep this rising channel, ascending channel, as you see coming and forming. Looking pretty strong, looking pretty sexy, Rexy, as we're going to make our way all the way up to there. And I do expect us to continue. So hopefully we can continue. Now we're on the bottom of this ascending channel. So now that we're continuing, we need to see a pull up back up to the time breakthrough, and let's finally see 53.5. So that's what we're looking for Bitcoin. A couple people are asking some questions. Chainlink is absolutely going up. You see the support resistance flip. I mean, it's pretty clear. It's there right up. Move you adjust a little bit more, you'll see that's magic, right? It's not really magic. It's the 4 hourly each candle. This is Chainlink. So Chainlink and Tezos, as I put on the title, looking to be like great buys. And what are we looking to do? Well, if you see the big chart here, maybe I give you a better outlook. Head and shoulders pattern formed, inverted. I mean, it's just a repeat. The same thing, right? Inverted, we'll use red to see. Copy the head here, right, in white. Then you're going to get your shoulder, and then what happens? Inverted. So this is Chainlink really fast. Chainlink, what do? Well, we come up to the old support, flip it to resistance. Well, we already know $26, $25 somewhere in here is going to give us resistance. If we get to $26.50, we know we sold a little at $24, $25 because it's going to come down. It's going to create a shoulder. It may be fast, but you will see support coming at the level, and you'll see $25 become support levels. Now you're interested in Chainlink. Oh, what's happening? Well, the shoulder is forming. What it's going to mean here is that when the shoulder gets formed, it's right about there. The rest of the market will establish a little support. You'll think it's dying again with a dead cat. Most likely there's the shoulder. You'll see it circled completely in, and now you got your inverted head and shoulders. I don't want to make it circle of a red because you're not going to understand or see better, but there's the red. So inverted head and shoulders pattern, boom. That's the inverted. Bringing you to the top. And perhaps if we break the 35, I say wow. And I say wow. Why? Because you could. And there's a big possibility, and this is the top where we touched it the most, 44.5. So it's a really big number. Understand we just don't go to the top of the wick here, as this is the ultimate high on this chart for Tether US Binance. So on the Binance chart, it's saying we hit about $53 as Chainlink's high. So $53 is wonderful, but do pay attention to the levels, as these are more important here to my left. So pay attention to this. This is Chainlink. You'll understand $35 is a humongous resistance level. Definitely pay attention to the 35. Pay attention to the 40. $5 level, 44.5, and then as you see, the top peak out is there. So if we do start breaking through there, the news may take us through, and you'll see a big upward W. What is a big upward W? Well, you have to really pay attention. There's W's inside W's, and if I were to do the hot pink and show you, well, there you go. There's your upward W in a whole formation. So coming in and looking nice, W's inside W's, you understand. Downward M's are them looking bearish, and upward W's are very, very bullish, and this is what Chainlink and Tezos are starting to do. So do understand, I see the W inside the W, even though we just saw that. This is the one W, come up, right? Possibly hit the 25 if we can, or if not, 25, stop. You're going to come back down if we do this, and you're going to get your W inside a W. You can see that clear as day. So that's Chainlink, and then now you saw Tezos. There's W's inside one another. Do see the charts, do understand how they form. Go from 1 hourly to the 4 hourly, as we got a complete mess in this chart now. I'm sorry. It's a complete mess. So we're going to go to Shiba Inu, and then we're going to go. So you can thank very much to Brian E. Good morning, Jay Creek. What's up, brother? Yes, I bought Tezos at 520 something. I'm very excited. I'm sorry, Mark Anthony, we're not going to be able to do that because we'll be here for 2 hours unless you're hitting the like button that much. If you're hitting the like button that much, maybe we can keep doing coins. So let's see how many likes we have. But definitely pay attention. Shiba Inu is doing what? Shiba Inu is getting tired of the boring consolidation, almost like Bitcoinami. Bitcoinami is doing similar stuff. If I can bring it down and show you what has been happening to Shiba Inu. Well, if you look at this, it's almost like a replica of Bitcoinami and Shiba Inu. Flip real fast, and it's mirror image. I would say so, right? You agree? So the only thing I see with Bitcoinami that got me excited before we go through Shiba Inu is a new trend coming. I seen that, and it's not going to tell you here, but you see the sideways action. You see this one candle. It tells you a whole lot. The one candle tells you that we're trying to spike to the 716, and we're really important. We're really trying to tell you, hey, heads up, I'm still here. So do notice there's high volatile waves in this token, low market cap, high volatile waves. We're looking to rechange this direction and hopefully get this as well. Could be one more shakeout to get the actual inverted. So do understand. Let's see if there's one more. Somebody just asked, I think, about this other day. Recently, there's one more shakeout for Bitcoinami. Let's see if it happens. If not, you already see the tests of the 780 and some of the prices that we're touching that are giving us factors and issues. You already know. You start getting into it, and you can dollar cost average in. You can dollar cost average out. It's very important. So Shiba Inu, without further ado. All right, so it's doing something what Bitcoinami was doing. Let's start over. Let's start fresh. I'm not a fan of what it looks like. This is the hourly, so let's get to the 4 hourly. Okay, so the hourly looks like we're done, right? Get to the hourly chart, compare. Possibly the new trend is over. There was a trend here falling. The trend here was falling, right? And if you see the trends up that change over time, if you really do look over time, October 23rd, we've been doing nothing but that. So the only time that something has changed, what day was it? This was the last day of the fall. So if you were to look here, November 19th, Shiba Inu, that was roughly 3 weeks ago. So roughly 3 weeks ago, there was something happening with Shiba Inu. It started flipping out. It started changing its trend change. So now if you do look at this chart, and this is the 1 hourly, so it's giving you a little shorter time, quicker time frame then. I'm doing the opposite colors here, right? Green down, red in the up. If you look, we're actually going up in this new change. So the down was here, the flip, and now if you understand, ever since then, we've been doing something a little different. So I'm just trying to show you really quick on the relative strength index chart, what it's doing, how it's flipping, and how you could do this by yourself. So there it is, and now we're consolidating, and now we open up and we look at the forwardly, and what do we see? Well, we might continue to come down one more time. What is happening is a falling wedge is happening, and that's annoying when that happens. Okay, falling wedge, you could pay $10 a month and not have to deal with that. I'm a cheap type. Well, I don't want to do that. I do it for free. Why would I pay? Doesn't make any sense. So if I looked here, and this is usually what I would do, you see we're on top of the downward trend, and that's where I flipped. So I wanted to see the flip of my trend line, and that's what I'm trying to say. If you do technical analysis, it doesn't always work, but this is where I'm looking to show you. Coiling up, getting ready for an upside position. A lot of times on my channel, a lot of people know what are we talking about. This is Shiba Inu, 4-hour candles. We're about to maybe get a Tigger bounce if this isn't the inverted. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Tiggers bouncing. That's what Tiggers do. I get excited when I buy crypto, and I get excited when I buy crypto. Let's see if this is really what's happening. Head here, we're really small, looking for it. Maybe we get all of this coming. Maybe that's the shoulder, and if you do see, I do see a shoulder, excuse me, shoulder coming in, and then there's your head on the big picture, possibly shoulder here. Fake out, thought it was a shoulder. Somewhere in here is that shoulder, inverted head. Now this is where Shiba Inu may get interesting. We're looking for a candle to come up and touch and repeat the old support levels that we're facing. What is it? It's 4,200 on the nose. So this is not a secret. Anybody who does the slightest bit of TA can understand that 4,200 is where we need to get back to. And if you can have your money in Shiba Inu, and if you could buy the dip and have a sip or have a rip, however you want it, call yourself Skip, wear the hat, do what you got to do. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just a gentleman who likes to wear the visor. Pay attention definitely to mention here. We're going through inverted head and shoulders pattern, maybe some sideways consolidation. We're not going to get this pull up right away. But what I'm trying to explain to you is when you get the sideways action and you do maybe consolidate and coil up and trend this flip trend on the downward, it's a reversal here. We're going to look and see if we can get the upward and hit 4,200. It's going to be very important levels. Why? There's just things that happen, things in the past that show you on the charts. And if you do really understand back here all the way in October 23rd, 25th, there was resistance happening. Repeat support coming through on the 17th of November. Then November, 4 days later, doing it again, coming through, flipping it back to resistance and support. It's kind of ridiculous. It's almost like a cheat code. It's just telling me everything it wants to do. Why would it not come through here and hit resistance? It doesn't make any sense. 4,200, I'll continue to keep telling you, and then hopefully create the shoulder coming next. What you'll see probably come back up. You'll hit more resistance at the 4,700 as we already know, but we got to get to the 42 first before we can even see 4,700, right? I'm not trying to be that guy. I hate that people say, oh, yeah, when you get off, you buy. I didn't tell you about the part where the Tigger bounce is coming. There could be a Tigger bounce, a shakeout coming. Was it this morning? It might have been this morning. Just trying to help you understand. It's hump day. And understand how many times we did flip the resistance support at this 4,700 level. It's really important as we continue to teach and reach. Understand, I want to get to all of you. And you see the big wick that really tried to touch it. It was wild. So it really was just trying to tell you. And what day was that? November 25th. So November 25th was really trying to tell you, hey, I'm 4,700 still here. Don't forget about me. So do get it. These are the two levels, 4,200, 4,700. Pay attention as we may proceed to get up there, and there will be resistance. So screenshot it, do what you want to do. This is my strategy only. It's definitely not financial advice. You will get hurt if you don't believe in technical analysis and if you trade on emotion. If you trade on emotion, you will get messed up. So understand resistance expected very, very, very much. As I'm trying to screw up my everything here. Spilling coffee. All right, so hit the like, hit the subscribe. This is Wall Street Pete. These are the indicators. These are the things. I try not to get too boring, but it does happen. TA, you get excited when you make money, but you get excited when you hear the same tone, the same voice over and over. And I want you to have a good day. Understand the history has taken us down to the flip of resistance and support. Where was the last resistance support? Down to the 2,900. Well, we already hit that. So if you do understand, it's a little late for this video to tell you there was a chance to hit here. Well, there is a chance always to come back to that spot. But understand, flip resistance to support, it can happen. And if you find your most recent medium price, you'll know that this is it. So understand, what do you like next? What's your favorite token? What do you like? This is the gentleman who worked on the New York Mercantile Exchange in New York. Worked on the New York Mercantile Exchange. So you see the logo there, NYMEX. The CME is the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. That's actually in Chicago. They're probably still up and running, getting ready to close the open outcry pit. But all these people used to establish the market, as you all do now on your phones, and as you all do, just like we were in the pit, buying and selling. Well, someone has to buy, someone has to sell. So understand that theory. When you are selling, you're selling to the whales. Keep that in mind. Really think hard about that. When you are selling, someone is buying. So if you want to sell your crypto, I might start just putting my address right on the screen for all my places and go here. You want, but I can't do that, right? Because then I can't promise you the money back, right? You never send your money, and this is a perfect example. You never send your money to anyone. Don't send crypto to money to anyone unless you're holding hardcore cash, and I don't know why you'd want to do that. So Wall Street, Pete, SICKDOE, and crypto, I need you to put in the comments section after the end of this video. Tell me What do you want to talk about? Matic Polygon, John Digitals looks to be forming a double top pattern. And if you don't understand, that's completely up to you to do that. That's not financial advice. I was looking at it earlier, but you do have to understand that this is crypto. So if you want to talk about the token, we probably have a couple videos coming today. I do plan on doing one or two more at least. We've only been doing one the past week. There's not much to talk about, right? I've been talking about the same stuff. This is a bull market, all right? So understand there's scammers in this chat. There's scammers all over the crypto world, but there are good people, and there is wonderful money to be made in the Christmas time. It's coming into the new year to 2022. Pay attention, because I did say a price prediction, which is coming right now, and a lot of people thought I forgot. Tezos, if you didn't know, Tezos, that's where we're ready to go. And please hit the like and subscribe before we actually do that. Tezos has been at a place where I don't think you get it. $50 is my price prediction to come back. We're going to test the all-time highs coming through shortly. And excuse me, that was not it. We're going to start testing. So $50 Chainlink. If you want to talk about it, you can. My December price, if I had that gun to my head and said, hey, right now I need the Chainlink December price, is going to be $45. That's going to be my December price. I think that we tap out December Chainlink $45. Okay? So that's my first price prediction ending before we go, because I did remember I had to do that. Could have almost forgot it. What am I talking about here? $10. I'm automatically going to the $10 level. Did not get there. There's so much bullish news. The trend is your friend. I forgot to tell you. Not that I forgot, but I'm going over it. There is an ascending channel moving up, and I do understand that is bearish in the longer term frame time coming. Maybe that's something that we're going to talk about later, but right now the ascending triangle pattern, you better enjoy it as it's coming through. And if you don't believe so, I'm going to find out, and you better not cry, you better not pout, because I'm telling you why. $10 to $12 Tezos is coming to town, and if you didn't know, now you'd know. So SICKDOE and crypto, you heard it from me first. Look to break through the $8. I believe that the top on here, yes, it was almost $9. So do look to see possibly as we're coming through the shoulders pattern, double top formed here, so it's kind of concerning. Remember that, one top, two top. We got a double top formation, but if we do finish the top a little higher, and we do finish the 10 coming, which is 10 is coming, I'm trying to tell you that. If we could break through that and do see strong things, December, to remember, will take us all the way to $12. I do believe the FOMO is real. Those are the two levels I see coming, $11.80 and $12. So understand those are two big significant prices for Tezos for this month. Wouldn't you want to be in there before we got there like swimwear? Yes, I would. Do pay attention, because after that happens, you form your double top strong, because you will not see a price higher. You will not see this price higher, and you will not get a resistance immediately showing you maybe a W or perhaps, and then you do see the double top. And then what do? Well, we already know. We've done this. We've seen this come in, and then this takes a resistance or a correction. And where's the correction? Well, you come all the way back down to 620. So understand that when we come back through here, after touching the $10, there's a chance to be back there. Don't flip out. That's pretty decent retracement. So this is what happens. I tell you where we go up. I tell you where we possibly come down to. It's pretty fun. You can get into these levels. You can buy the low, buy the dip, have a sip, have a rip. You never know. Call yourself Skip, whatever makes you happy. Wall Street Pete Show, SICKDOE in crypto. So have a wonderful day. Please understand high volatility. This is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. You do and you must do your own research. So please understand how important that is. Have a good day. The Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE in crypto. I thought I'd let you know. Love you all. Peace in and peace out. And I'm going to end the show with my song. And if nobody's heard my song before, please, could you do me a favor? Go to my song right now, and please go to it. And if you could do that, hit the like and subscribe on that one too. I know I'm asking for a lot. I'm asking for a like on a video you're watching right now and then go back to it. But if you could do me that a solid, I would appreciate it. We have 29 likes currently, and I'm really excited for it. But have a good day. Wall Street Pete.
This is the Wall Street Pete Show, SICKDOE in crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's SICKDOE in crypto, don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's SICKDOE in crypto, don't flip, yo. Talks about Make it sick though. In crypto, we got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making sick though in crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's sick though in crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the to the moon? We're going real soon. I said it, so change your attitude and your tune. This is the Wall Street Beat Show. Positivity, love, yo.